Hi everyone. Today is May 31st, 2012, and if you've been watching me for the past few weeks, you know what today is. Today is the gender reveal, and I will also do my 20-week pregnancy vlog. Hopefully, there's a lot of stuff going on the outside of this apartment, so hopefully that's not too distracting with the noises that may happen as I'm doing this video. But I wanted to do it now so that do this video now for you guys while everything is still fresh in my mind. And so yeah, let's get into it. So I'm not going to kill you guys with the suspense. It's official. We are having a baby girl. It's a little girl, you guys, and I am ecstatic and excited and so happy about it. Um, it sounds like someone is moving in or moving out, so I'm gonna try to get this done as quickly as possible because I don't know how this is coming off in the video. But so I went in this morning at about 8 o'clock, and I had to have a full bladder for the ultrasound. So of course when I woke this morning, I went to the bathroom, and I just had already planned that I would need to drink probably a liter of water before I went to my appointment in order to have a full bladder for the ultrasound, because I wasn't going to try to hold it from the time I woke up until I got to my appointment and they actually did what they needed to do. The other thing is that the ultrasound, the anatomy scan, is a good 45 minutes to an hour long. So, you don't want to be laying on the table for that amount of time, having held your urine since you woke up in the morning, and then now laying through ultrasound for that amount of time is just extremely uncomfortable. So anyway, let's get to the ultrasound. So we go in, and I had two technicians do the anatomy scan, and the anatomy scan was, as time went on, got more and more uncomfortable, but it was more because I was laying flat on my back. I had to lay flat on my back for the ultrasound. And when you're pregnant and laying flat on your back, the pressure that comes from the weight of your stomach and whatever else is going on that causes that kind of pressure on your lower back is just ridiculous. And I was getting more and more uncomfortable. And then of course they have this probe, I'll call it, and they have to push a little bit on your stomach to get the scans or the pictures that they need. And then of course, as I'm laying there, my bladder it wasn't full when I first went in, but it's filling as we're going along. So by the time we got done with the anatomy scan and everything was complete, I was just the seconds were excruciating. That's a little strong word, but it was just uncomfortable. We'll say that. And they saved the gender for last. I don't know why they do that, but I found out that it's a girl, and I got this great picture that I'm not gonna show you guys because it's not anything. Just know that I know, and I have a comparison because I have a little boy. Makai is almost 4 years old, and I still have his ultrasound pictures. And when you compare the two, it's definitely one is a boy and one is a girl. So we're having a girl. What else? So I have a short list of names that I like, or that I've been kind of thinking about, because I've always thought that this was a girl since I've been pregnant. So I have that list. I'm gonna go back over it with Jay. We talked about it already, but go back over the list with him. And then now I'm so ready to start like actually focusing on the things that I want to get for the baby. And I'm not going to get anything. I'm not going to order anything right now. I'm going to wait until I get back to the States and get everything when I get there, because my concern is that even though I will leave and I'll arrive in the States in time enough, I should arrive in the States in time enough that my household goods, once they arrive, I should get them before I have the baby. I don't want to order stuff and then it be in my household goods, and then you never know what can happen. So I'm just gonna wait until I get back to the States. I may make a what do you call those things? A baby registry, but it'll probably be for me because I don't anticipate any type of baby shower or anything. I'm gonna be in Virginia, so yeah, it'll probably be just the thing to keep track of the stuff that I want to get. But yeah, so that's the whole gender thing. Now talk about just this week in general for pregnancy. What's so funny is that I did the 19 blog or journal, and I was talking about how my skin was clearing up and my hair was all shiny and nice and all these great things. And then the next day, I got like 3 pimples that I'm still dealing with right now, all up in here and around here. And I don't know what that was about. It was like, it was like I spoke too soon. So that's fine. It just, you have a good week and then you have another different type of week. So that came up. What else is going on? I was not at work with where I work at, of course, last week. And so going back to work this week and putting back on my uniform, I noticed that the belly is now like actually poking a little bit through the well, it's been poking through the uniform, but now it's at the point where you can, if I look down, I see the belly, as opposed to people actually have to look at me from the side in order to see the belly poking out. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what I noticed this week. So the belly is definitely growing, and the baby is, like I think I said in the previous video, is the stomach is rounder, and so she's up here like closer to my ribs and my chest now. So she's actually like laying on my left side and that's so cool that she's like right there. That's cool. And this week, continual movement, and I'm kind of developing a pattern when I noticed her. Definitely around like 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning, when I'm normally up and getting ready to go to work, is when she's moving around, and I noticed her. But then I also noticed during the ultrasound that she was doing all kinds of things during the ultrasound that I wasn't feeling. So, I'm still trying to pick up on it. And I even tried, there were a couple of like twitches on my stomach that I was trying to catch on video, but then every time I started the recording, she would stop moving. So I was like, come on. But then I don't know if that had to do with like me maybe tensing up because I have this camera and I'm trying to record, or if it was just that I wasn't catching her when she was moving around and showing it on my belly. So that's been great, but the most comforting thing is just seeing her moving around, seeing the heartbeat, knowing that the baby is okay. I still have to go in next week to talk to the OB, and the OB should receive the scans from the ultrasound, and then the OB should talk to me about whatever OBs look for with the ultrasound. So that's next Wednesday, and yeah, I think that is it for this week. No new. I started eating Cocoa Pebbles, y'all, and I haven't eaten cereal since I don't know when. I haven't drank milk in the whole pregnancy, I don't think. And so that was a new thing this week. I can't say that it's a craving because it's not like I'm eating it all day long, but I do kind of want it for cereal. So, I mean for breakfast. So I've started eating Cocoa Pebbles. Other than that, I like plums now, and I've been eating plums all week instead of eating my normal apples, which I'm a very heavy green apple girl. So that's it for the journal. So let's do the belly shot. So yeah, this is our little baby girl, you guys, at week 20, and I'm getting comments now from people that are like, oh, this is for Jay, and if anyone knows him, knows this is Team Raiders. So that's how I'm looking these days. So, what I was saying was that people are now like commenting like, oh, you are really pregnant. How far along are you? And I've gotten 2 comments where it's like, man, you look like you're further along than what you are. And then I got one person that told me, oh, you're tiny. So it's all subjective and relative. And I think it all comes down to people just want to say something, and so they don't know what else to say. So I think that, I am tracking right along, and it's not huge and it's not tiny. It's just whatever we got going on right now. So thank you guys for watching. I would love to hear feedback if you have any about the gender reveal. If you had any suspicions previously from what I've been telling you guys about the pregnancy, I would love to hear all of that. If you want to leave a comment below the video, or if you want to send me something on Facebook, all that's fine. I love you guys. I'll talk to you next week. See you guys later. Bye.